Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Green Bay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down to the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again, it's second and 10. Play action here. Mahomes escaping to his left. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
A gain of 22 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
It's second down and 10.
On second down, Mahomes. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds. And it will be third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so a decision to make here as it's fourth down. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
15 yards. That's good for the Packers.
On play action, Love. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Third and 6.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On second down, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
We'll go play action with Love. Back to the left side and taken in by Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
That's another Packers.
Jacobs.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that's a thing of beauty. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. They go play action with Mahomes. That's complete. Some more on the right side. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Mahomes now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Jalen Royal. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10.
Packers 14, Chiefs 10.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third and 6.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense in wideout, Matthew Golden, headed for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those high-popping numbers. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
11 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On second down, Mahomes. That's complete to Royals.
Mahomes pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6.
Tight end going in motion here.
Third down.
Mahomes now out of the gun here on third down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On second down, Love. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 20 yards pick up there. First down, Packers. Go play action with Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Packers.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Packers first down.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. A second down throw for Love. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's Love. That one, take it in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We have reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Packers 31. Chiefs 10.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Beyond the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
The tight end Moore in motion.
11 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. That one complete to Moore. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll send Worthy in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On first down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. It is third and long. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Leo Chanel. 8 yards on the pickup.
One final throw before the break. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Williams. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Love to throw it on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the
out of the shotgun. It's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down and 7 yards.
Here's Mahomes. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this one past the 30. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On play action, Love. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Love. That one intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's
Putting the tight end in motion. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun, it's Love. That's hot. Inside, it's complete. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
4 yards. And the Packers 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
In 16 at the 45-yard line.
Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Packers first down.
On first down, it's Love. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Love firing to Golden. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Love to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's second and a couple.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
DeMarvion overshot on the coverage.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one on target to Moore. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City.
A handoff to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Mahomes now on second down. That'll be taken in by Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
A give here to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
A gain of 2.
Mahomes back. To the outside. Catch made by Worthy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up
Throwing now, Mahomes.
at the 16.
That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Packers first down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
The Chiefs take over first and
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 8.
Now, Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. To throw is Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth
Tight end going in motion here. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
A second down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the...
So, it's a win for the Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.